do a quick video out of respect for Paul Wicksteed, Time for Another One. There's a lot of these videos online, and quite rightly so. You know, he's obviously kind of made a big impact on a lot of people, and you know, me personally, I've followed his channel for a long while, and I consider him, like a lot of other people, to be kind of one of the heavyweights of the brew tuber world. And it's just, I think that makes it all the more devastating, because it's just kind of a void in the community, and clearly amongst obviously all his close friends and family, definitely, that, you know, how you gonna feel that there's, you know, the man was, you know, excellent, kind of, you know, the stuff that he conveyed on his videos, the manner in that he presented them. He had an excellent logo, catchy theme tune to his channel, kind of, you know, all the things that you can just, you know, instantly recognise the channel. And some of the videos, you know, especially the Grainfather and Braumeister comparison ones, if you look at the views of them videos, they've, you know, they've been well received, because it's just presented in such a great, you know, manner. I've had kind of conversations in the past with Paul over brewing systems and things like that, and I think everyone has looked at his brewing system and just admired at how cool it was, watching it from build to kind of like a concrete floor to get into where it was. You know, it's kind of an inspiration to anyone, and anyone would dream to have that kind of brewery set up. It's just amazing. I thought it no better, you know, tribute than to drink a beer that Paul was very fond of, and I know Dullahan Brewing has touched on this as well, because Paul did a kind of clone type one called Peculier one, and I think it's very fitting as well that the bottle on it says legend as well. It's kind of, you know, so I'm going to crack one of these open and have a toast to Paul. Now, I've heard a few things. It's my understanding that possibly at some point there might even be the recipe for this Dullahan Brewing has. He sent it to me as well. That maybe even the recipe for this, or even the panhead beer, the supercharged that Paul had just brewed up, the clone version of the supercharger, may even, you know, be a recipe that everyone across the world brews up as kind of as mark of respect for Paul Wicksteed, and, you know, kind of get everyone brewing. I'm sure he'd love the thought of that. So I'm going to have a one other thing I did want to touch on is that there's a donation fund been set up for Paul's son, and I think that it's, you know, if everyone, I'm going to put the link below my video. I haven't seen the link put in a lot of videos now. I just think it's important that, you know, if anyone sees this, to check that link out, and, you know, even if it's just a few dollars, few pounds, or wherever you're from, Paul has, you know, over 5,000 subscribers. If everyone just, you know, adds a couple of pounds in that, it's going to go to his son Jesse, which, you know, I'm sure it's going to kind of, you know, show how we all feel, and, you know, you know, it's the least we can do. I think, you know, I treat it as if, you know, if we was to meet Paul, someone I've been lucky enough to, we'd buy him a drink, and, you know, what's the cost of a few pounds to kind of, you know, Jesse's lost his father right before Christmas, and that's, you know, I just think that's the least we can do. So cheers, and cheers to Paul. Cheers.